Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Rays will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Adam Clemens, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty V. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Wander Franco, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And he fouls this one off.
107.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
No one out now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Willie.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 23 homers and 86 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here.
Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 23 homers and 68 runs batted in. And it's fouled away.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Batting 4th, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Even though this guy's a righty
fellas,
hitter,
let's go.
he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Back to count 2-2.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lowe, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Batting fifth, the left.
And that brings up Chad Pinder.
Pinder.
As
That's
the
a
first
ball.
pitch to him is a changeup that can't
Count
find the
1-0.
zone. It's ball 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
The game of baseball is still based around pitching, and yesterday they only allowed 1 run in that game, and they're going for the sweep today and hoping that that pitching staff can be airtight again to make it back-to-back great outings.
Chopper foul. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Batting 9.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Nola. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. The Rays had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Kiermaier on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The batter, number 3.
Standing in now, Wander Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kiermaier's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound,
Hey,
but
we
it
got
doesn't
one
mean
here.
a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball 3.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference
Hey, come on,
between
guys, let's go.
3-1 and
Got hold
2-2,
right here.
2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike three.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Plays the first here.
The batter.
In now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Hey, we got 2.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off a hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year, and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on..."
Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Brandon Lowe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Called strike 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Hinder.
And they start him out away with a called strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Is 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1.
Let's play ball.
Here now is Mike
Come on,
Zunino.
fellas, let's go.
He'll
Leading
start
off
off
for
the
Tampa
fifth
Bay.
in this one.
The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way.
Zunino.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now
Standing in,
the
Kevin
center
Kiermaier. He grounds it sharply to third. Ah, way to get dirty. It's in time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin.
First pitch of the
Nola.
at-bat. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to
Ball
win
one.
this one.
And that misses
One ball,
downstairs
one
for a
strike.
ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the
One
count
ball,
now with the
2
bases
strikes.
empty and 2 away.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Wander Franco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
2 down. You got 2 down.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs.
Play ball. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. 3. 3. That's ball 4. 3. 3. He's out. 3. 3. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. 3. 3. Out. Out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Rays pick up win number 70 to top the division. Trevor Richards wins his 3rd of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Adam Clemens struck out 10 in the losing effort. Diego Castillo hammers down the save, his 33rd of the year.